All right, great evening, everyone. My name is Stacy Southward. I'm an MSI, that stands for Master System Instructor. And I've been here 7 years. I absolutely love what we get to do here, and teaching you guys how to do what we do is one of my big passions now. When I first started, I had told Rory, do not make me an instructor. Here we are. I think at one time or another, we've all said, do not make me an instructor. But it actually gets easier. The more you teach, the more you actually learn. And I have the gift of gab, so I guess instructing just kind of came easy. So tonight, what I wanted to do is cover how to get that ageless page onto your page, onto your site, how to do some research on it, and just what is a cluster. So we'll start with what is a cluster, and I'm going to just start sharing my page. I think I've got all my screens up that I need. If you all caught my little poster that I created this little this cluster wheel. All of this moving outer circle are the visitors to our site. Okay, we actually want to bring them in to our pillar page, the main hub, and we have accompanying pages for them to go and read. And they are just excited to read, and they travel around our site going from page to page to page. So when you create your cluster page, that's again the center hub. So like for Juness, it would be our ageless page where we've got every single page, every single product of Juness on that page with just little technical kind of a blurb on it. And what we want to do is engage them here, kind of like our category pages, and get them to click on an internal link to go to our actual product page on that given product, where we can add in our own testimonials. Or as you guys hear testimonials from anyone using the Juness products, you can say, hey, my friend Dina, my friend Shar, this is what they're experiencing. You're going to hear more of us give out our testimonies to our own teams and hopefully on some of the different trainings. That's one of the big importance for coming to the Tuesday night and Saturday calls. Okay. So I'm hoping this visualization gives you guys a better idea on a cluster page. Starts with a pillar page. It's the center hub, and the clusters surround it. All roads, think of it like a roundabout. You're entering a roundabout, and you got to get out onto one of the side streets, what you're looking for, but you can always come back to the center hub. So I'm hoping that makes sense to you guys. And now on getting your page onto your PBS, what you want to do is you want to click on add new page, and there's multiple areas you can do to add a new page. Don't let the fact that WordPress allows us multiple ways to do things deter you from doing what's comfortable for you. So a lot of people will come here on the left side and click on add new page. Others will come up here to new, and you just hover and get down to add page and click on page that way. So there's different ways to do it. Use what works for you. Okay, for me, I like going here to add new page, primarily because I go too fast and sometimes I accidentally click on new post. And it's really frustrating when you spend all your time typing and realize you created a post instead of a page. So now I'm ready to add in Rory's page. Well, we go to 1f16.com And here's Rory's page. You can copy it from here. Be aware though that he has Google AdSense ads popping up. And if you copy it from here, you're going to need to delete that formatting, because when you copy it, it will come in. I'll just show you guys how it comes up and what to look for. We're going to get it all. Even though I already have an ageless page started, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to put it under the block and I'm going to paste it in. Now, typically I use Control and the letter C to copy and Control and the letter V as in Victor to paste. But I wanted you guys to actually see what I was doing, so I did the right click thing. Now, what I want to point out is the video doesn't copyright. Look at all that. That just is wild, and it's probably messing with a lot of people's brains on that. So you can sit here and delete that. Or what Rory's been doing lately, and I'm just going to hit undo on all of it, make it blank again. Under headlines and ads training, he has another folder called new 1f16.com updates. And inside it, he's got a page called new cluster page, and it actually says for Juness products. And I've opened it up here. And so these are the backup details. So if you're going to copy it from here, when you copy, and yes, it's 16 pages. We're on page 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There, we got it all. So we will copy all that. And when we go to our new page, you do not want to just hit paste. You want to come to the 3 dots, the options. Excuse me a moment. I'm trying my best, guys. And you come to code editor. And now when it comes up with these boxes, you put your cursor there and now paste. And I'm just gonna.
You're doing great. People are taking notes. You're doing just fine.
I apologize. I think cedar fever has hit. My allergies are going nuts. All right. So we got all this. You guys are used to seeing this kind of code language, right?
Yes.
When we're getting ready to do backup. So what you want to do is exit code editor. And now it looks great. We got all the pictures. We even got the video with the code already in it. Okay. You will need to modify all of the content to get it into your own words. That's why, again, Monday, we got all that information. We can take that and turn it into our own words. Have fun with that page. Literally have fun with it. Now, some of you might get a little nervous on a block that says that there's unexpected or invalid content. Click that button. It's a big blue button. It says attempt recovery. Oh, look at that. Popped right up. Popped right up. Who knows why that it had an attitude? Sometimes WordPress just does. but you're going to come through and you're going to edit all this. Rory's giving you a great head start by giving that to you guys again in this. What I'm going to do is I know most everybody should have headlines and ad training, but I will copy the link and I will put it in the chat. Link copied. All right. And I will put it in the chat. And for those of you that aren't aware of this, when you see a link go in the chat on a Zoom call, just click it. It will open up on a new screen on your computer. And you can then bookmark it. I've got headlines and ads bookmarked myself because Rory's always going into it. I mean, look at all this information Rory is giving you guys. You know, if you're working on your tune page and you need some help on doing ads, he's got a file folder there. Go looking for stuff. Go exploring. You are your own Christopher Columbus. Explore, explore, explore. We're marketers, so we need to research. So first of all, let me not publish this. I do not want to save the draft. I want to send it to trash. Because I have my own page and I've already got a score of 90 on it. And you'll see, I've got the video right there. I'm not done with it, guys. I am not done with my page. I have been working on this since Rory started working on it. I've actually started over 3 times and resorted to just copying Rory's because I liked the layout. It was a shortcut. And so again, this is a cluster page. I'm going to start with kind of an introductory paragraph. We put our video on there for them to watch. It's a whopping 5 minutes long. And then I started with their number one product line of the skincare. Okay. And instead of keeping them all grouped together, I've written a paragraph on each of them. And right now, I have them all going to my store link. And then I got into Finity. And I'm like, I need to really plan this out a little bit to make it my own. And so what I'm doing as I'm modifying this, I went through Rory's. The first thing I did is I went through and changed every single link to be mine. Okay. bellavita.com/StacyS, your username. That's all we're using for right now until we get landing pages. As I'm going through and getting the pages, so I've already done a Finity page. I've left this one to go to the store, but I've created my own link called Juness Finity. I'll open up that page. I actually created my own video. For those of you that are more seasoned students, we're going to be, I'm playing, literally playing with doing videos. But you'll see that I created a very long, detailed page. I did my research. I played on Canva, created my own little branding kind of a meme. So I've got it's out of a score out of 100, I am at an 87. I'm pretty excited with that. And it's just a little easier to see it this way, where I've created, like I said, my own little things, because at the time we didn't have memes. Well, Shar is really busting her butt out, guys, and she's getting people memes as she can. So if you're paying for the memes, just keep an eye on your inbox. They may just appear. So I'm starting to, as I'm getting my page done, I've already first made sure all the links were mine. Change Rory's, made them mine. Now I'm modifying top to bottom. And as I come up, with Affinity, I created an Affinity page. And then I did Nara, and I created a Nara page. And I'm just now finishing my Bayo Life page. And I went down some deep rabbit holes on my Bayo Life page. I found out about the baobab tree, that they call it the tree of life. Now, where did I find that? I went to Google. I noticed that on the can of Bayo Life, there's this funny looking tree. To me, it looked like a mushroom. I honestly thought this was a mushroom on the canister. But I went and searched Google, and I came across this guy, the baobab as humanity's tree of life. Look at how, this tree is massive. It has its own water cistern inside of it. It's found in the arid regions of Africa. I am way down a new rabbit hole with this. But what I also did, other than Google, is I went to my back office. Now, if you are a member, meaning a promoter or higher, you have access to the media library. Inside the meeting library, they have all these different sections. One is called marketing collateral. When you click on that, they've got all 4 luminesce, every single page. These things are amazing presentations. Okay, I printed every single one of them. Okay, my ones that, they are in here, put them in the bottom. I went through and I literally highlighted, I read each brochure as I was doing the page and highlighted what I knew I wanted to cover. Because it's my page. Okay, I'm taking the little bit that Rory's giving us and I'm making it my own. If it's going to end up being 2,500 words, you're just going to get a better score with rank math. And you're going to like that. You're going to get addicted to getting green, guys, because green means money. I taught it that way with Yoast. I'm teaching it that way with rank math. Green means money, guys. Go for the green. I did not print these in color. And I kind of regret on Life NMN not printing this one in color, because these letters here, it prints out when I printed it in black and white. These are a gray. It's not a white. So thankfully my phone has a great camera on it and I'm using it as a magnifier. Riley won't need to use it as a magnifier. He's too young. He won't need that. But us old people, Riley. But I actually am taking Life NMN and I have more stamina into the evenings now, where it's not necessarily go energy, but I'm not wanting to fall asleep at 9 o'clock. Okay, that's my little testimony on NMN. But so go explore in your back office. The other place, and most of my team and Rory Study Hall people know, is, oh yeah, by the way, we have some famous people If you go to Velveeta and at the top, you click on success stories. We've got, well, on Brain, Dina is on there. Zleem, our very own Susan Bates, is right there. And underneath her is Sandy Justo. Nell is in there. You guys are going to find people in the success stories. I think they're getting them from when you guys give a review of the products when you get them. So if you want to see your name in print and use it as marketing material, do those reviews. Okay. Because there's nothing more amazing than to talk to someone and go, oh, well, yeah, the company actually loved my review on it. You want to see it? Take them right to it. Your picture's right there. Go for it. So, but on this, I had actually gone to Velveeta. There we go. They've got Juness products here. And so here's Baolife. Now, here's a bigger picture. It looks like, from here now, it looks like broccoli. It's the funniest looking tree because the trunk is huge and it goes up into tiny little branches. But I kind of liked the pictures. And these pictures got me to why I wanted to buy this product. I am always hungry. Thank you, menopause. We won't talk about the bio breaks, but I was definitely seeing weight gain. Guys, in the 2.5 weeks that I've been on this, I'm down pounds. I am loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But what's great with this is they have a video that you can watch on each of the products. I'm not going to play them. I want you guys to go do your own research. Okay. And again, all I did is I went to, this is what the page looks like when you get to it. And you do not need to log in. Don't log in. Just scroll down. Dina taught us the lesson on that. You always want to try and scroll down.
Stacy, repeat the address of that if you would.
Oh, I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay. We have some new people that might need it.
Oh, yeah. And again, just click on that. It'll pop it up and you can see that I bookmarked it. But when you scroll down, you'll pick up on things. And I didn't pick up on them right away because I wanted to see what they had for the product. But then I started noticing. So with organizing my own ageless page, even though I've already published it, I'm going to be modifying it again because I took a notice that personal care look younger and there's 2 products. And then they say wellness feel younger and there's all the other products. Oh, look at that. They put the tune in there. They're helping us with marketing on this page. And I am not Finity, the information on Finity. In our back office, the Finity information, the brochure is 1 page. There it is. That's all you get. That's everything. Doesn't tell you a lot about the product. So when I came here and I started looking at, okay, it's in our company DNA. Okay. These are some really big words in here, but I see vitamin C, vitamin B6. Ooh, turmeric. I just have now started cooking with turmeric. And it falls underneath proprietary blend. Here's where Rory got that fucoidian algae. Okay, when you guys see words like that, go to your best friend Google and search benefits of. And it's crazy the amount of information that I've gotten. They even give you pictures of what kombu looks like. I'm like, I don't see myself chewing on that. These may be the palm fruits. Purslane, I might feed a horse. That immediately that's how my brain works. I'm like, I'm sure glad they've got them ground up into powder and into a pill, a capsule for us. And then they've got more things. CoQ10. How many of you guys go into Costco and they're trying to give you a little sample drink of CoQ10? I'm like, oh, I guess I should look up more of this stuff. I'm learning more. I'm becoming more of a health information person. But I was just loving all of this information. So I created my BioLife page. And I started out with what is BioLife? Kept it simple. Because there's those action people that I need to appeal to. They want all the details in short description as possible. They're not going to want to read through all of this. But what I have discovered is BioLife has 5 different kinds of fiber. And they talk about it. Oh, hey, I didn't bold them. Let me do that real quick. I'm just going to highlight and bold. And bold. Yeah. And if anybody can say fructo and then this great big oligosaccharides, if you can say that 5 times fast, you got one more over on me. Pectin, conjac. Now it looks more in line with what I've done here on other key ingredients. And then I came into the history of the baobab tree because to me, it was just that cool. I went playing again on Canva. And the baobab tree doesn't just hold its own water, but it houses many different animals. They're so big, multiple types of animal species can live in one tree together. It was pretty neat. A specific tribe of people in Africa, the Hadza, they primarily use it. They're resourceful people. They use the pod, the fruit, they call it a gourd, that comes out to get the baobab. They use that as a container and they take plant fibers to make a rope and to lower it into the tree to bring out water. Because the tree is so dense throughout that part of Africa, when they're out hunting for food, they don't have to carry water because it's in the tree. Bees make the best honey in these trees. The leaves, the bark, the fruit have been used for healing wounds, boosting immunity, and improving digestion for centuries, guys, centuries. And these trees, because they grow in the wild and they last for thousands of years, it's an infinite resource that isn't at risk of going away. I mean, our farmers, their soil is degrading. The tree lasts for thousands of years. They're not out there replanting these trees. They don't have groves or farms of these trees. They grow wild. And that is just so intriguing. But what I also discovered, where is it? Sorry, guys, if I'm making you nauseous, but the primary hunters of these people in Africa are women. And it brings they actually will harvest the gourds in the dry season. There we go. During harvest, the farmers, about 90% of which are women, have a stable source of income. So we're also helping a group of people who typically would live in poverty otherwise. And because they harvest during the dry season in Africa, the fruit naturally dehydrates on the tree in the shell. So it is literally 100% organic from tree to powder. I am in love with this product personally for just taking it. But it was fascinating for me to learn more about it. And it was just because I started with the pamphlet that they gave us, or, that we have access to. I'm using the resources that we have at our fingertips to create my page. And this page is at 1,663 words long. I'm now considering it done. Now, for those of you that have never done a new page and had to hit publish, so you've been seeing save draft. When you're ready to publish, I want you guys to watch what happens. When you hit publish, this other little screen pops up. I'll hit cancel quick. All I'm doing is hitting publish, and then I'm going to hit publish one more time. And it's saving. And now you'll see that it's now live. And I could go view my page. I could copy the link, or I can come back here and hit save. Now I'm not done with it because Rory showed me one more thing that we need to do when I taught the basics of rank math. He wants us to click on this little icon here that kind of looks like a cluster in and of itself. It's got a center hub and 3 little legs, but it's called social. We're going to click on that. And he's telling us to upload an image. So if we've got an image on our page, we want to upload that image here as well. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to grab my baobab, and you'll see that I'm using her with all of the different products, as well as a prime one that I'm personally using to advertise. And there's no save button, just upload a picture. And we'll hit save for good measure. And where we want to get back to the main rank math is under the little gear that then says general. I'm hoping that made it a little more easier for you guys to follow how a cluster page works, how to, give you guys some ideas on looking for resources. I have gone to Chat GPT on my pages as well. I will tell you this, that Chat GPT came up with the word telomeres on the Finity product, but I didn't find that word in anything that Juness was giving us until Monday night with Mr. Mark. I had removed it from my Finity page. I'm now going to add it back in. So, biggest thing I want you guys to take away before we start taking questions is another reason we want you guys to come to the calls. I don't care how new you are or how seasoned you are. There will always be golden nuggets getting dropped at these, and you don't know what you don't know. And you're here to be in a business, your business. If you're not going to show up for your business, who will?
Right.
I I'm very passionate about this.
So I have one question before we start taking the questions. So am I understanding you correctly? On behalf of everyone here, we're to do our ageless page first, and then from that, create individual product pages.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, yes. That's the easiest way to start a cluster page. Is start with the main page of everything, and get it so that all the links are yours. So it's published, you can start advertising it and work on the other pages as you get time. Some of you are getting a lot of PBSs and you're trying to figure out your time management. Some of you are still working that JOB. Been there, done that, guys. Been there, done that. Maximize your productivity and get in the habit with these cluster pages to get them to be your link first. But yeah, you do have to be active in Velveeta in order to have the link to your own store. So if you're not active in Velveeta, if you've gone inactive or suspended, go buy a box of product and get reacted. Yeah, just one box, Velveeta, Juness, whatever. Get active again, invest in yourself, invest in your business. Because that one box that you give one sample of a product to someone may just be the one person that kicks off your business. May just be. So let me stop that.